This last patch for rhythms that we're going to show you today is a patch from Symphony of Destruction from the Countdown to Extinction record. And in this particular part of the chorus, we're using a chord. And one of the things that I've always liked doing is picking things upside down. Thus the pattern. And at full volume, it obviously sounds a little bit better than that. But we had a sound that was a little bit more of what I called a swirly kind of sound when I was explaining it to Max Norman, who had worked with us on that record. And it consisted of a little bit of a coarse kind of sound, a little bit of a phaser kind of sound. But instead of me saying kind of, again, I'll turn it over to Willie and he'll tell you exactly what it is.
Okay, a lot of, especially the Megadeth fans, may remember at the time the album came out, the band started experimenting more with adding samples, other textures, other guitar effects. There was more modulation brought in. Things were branching out a little bit. I wanted to try to make sure that Dave and I recreated some of that effect. So on the Symphony Destruction patch, some of you also may remember there was a remix of the song that was kind of an industrial remix that personally I was a big fan of it as well. So we decided maybe we'd bring a bit of that in.
Trent Reznor did that, by the way.
Oh, I can remember. I did. Okay, cool. So what we did was create the same thing with a basic Megadeth sound. Went old school, got one of the British style heads, added a treble booster to add some of that crunch and add a little bit of gain to it, and then added an extra heavy gate so that during the voicing for the verse, you get this kind of almost semi-industrial cut off of the note, something that Dimebag Darrell also was famous for doing, and Dave incorporated as well. And then there was a bit of just modulation effect just to add to a little bit, as Dave said, the kind of swirling effect, just add a little bit of movement to the sound, a little bit of spread, as chorusing and flange and effects like that became popular in the 80s and 90s. It was incorporated and done in a Megadeth kind of style.
So this is what it's going to sound like when you play the chorus to Symphony of Destruction with this patch.